Hey, shout out to all the best of U.S. agents out there who have been following me and continue to follow. I wanted to talk today about something that is very important to me. In fact, I was asked a question on another channel about what do I leave after a listing presentation. And I responded that I leave my formula for selling homes. And in that formula, I explain how I, in fact, sell homes and how I market them. And I've been in the business for 3 years now, and I've been pretty successful. I currently have about 10 million in listings, between 7 listings, and the season's picking up, and we're doing some selling as well. But I follow a system, and I want to share that system with you. But before I do that, I want you to see the fruits of my labors. And so watch this clip, and then I'll be right back with you. Best of U.S. Homes is changing how here. I'm out today I'm Kerry Grinkmeyer. Are you looking for a real estate? Best of U.S. Homes is changing how homes are sold. Again with Keller. Best of U.S. Homes is... Okay, my system is built about what I call my most wanted list. And my most wanted list is based upon the fact that I choose who I want to do business with. And if you watch the loop there, you saw I deal basically in larger homes. And that's because I was a financial advisor, and I learned while I was a financial advisor it was a lot more fun working with $1 million clients than it was $100,000 clients. The payoff was better. They didn't have the same kind of decisions to make, and it was just a much more profitable business and a lot less stressful. So I specialize in luxury homes. Now, when I do that, I recognize that if I'm going to get somebody to do business with me, I have to give them a reason. And that goes into what I said about what I leave behind. It's my formula for selling homes. And the way I look at it is, if I'm just like every other agent, then it comes down to a personality contest or who knows who. So the essence of the way I work is I choose who I want to do business with. And what I mean by that is I specialize in expired listings, people who have a problem. I have recognized that we are in the midst of what I call the baby boomer sell-off. There are 9,000 baby boomers who retire every day, turn 65, and they want to downsize, or they want to move away to the beach or where their grandchildren and their children live. And we have a situation where there aren't as many buyers as there are sellers, and this will continue. So I decided that I wanted to work with people who had a problem, and the problem is they can't sell their house. So what I then need to do is distinguish myself from every other realtor, and so part of my formula is that I do some extensive marketing. The first thing I'll do after I get a listing is I'll hire a professional photographer, and we'll do an 8-minute video where I go through the house and I explain what the various features and benefits are. And then through my marketing skills, I get thousands of views on those listings. Now I know that not everybody who views the listing is going to buy it, but they may know somebody who knows somebody and they end up buying it. So that's the first thing I do. And that separates me from every other listing agent in the business, because let's be honest, what most people are is just what I said they were. They're listing agents. They know how to fill out some paperwork and to sign a contract, and they know how to create an MLS listing, and they know how to purchase a sign to go in the front yard, and that's where it ends. They then wait for a buyer's agent to show up and sell their house. Well, when you're dealing in the kind of houses I'm dealing with, it just doesn't make sense that total strangers walk through the house and make a decision and call me, their listing agent, and say, hey, we want to make an offer on the house. No, that house needs to be sold. So in addition to making a video on the house, I show up for every one of my showings. And I act as the salesperson. I explain I am not a listing agent. I'm a used home salesman. I show up and I show the people the features and the benefits that are important in that house that make it worth what we're asking for it. If you don't do that, it's kind of a gamble that the right person finds the house and comes through. By doing the video, by distributing the video over social media, whether it be Facebook, LinkedIn, direct mail, email, I recognize who's going to buy the house. And that's all in my formula that I leave them. Part of that formula says also that through statistics and data that I've gathered, I know that the potential buyer of that house, there's a 60% probability that they live within a 3-mile radius. Well, that brings the scope of who we're looking for down. I also know they've lived in their house for approximately 6 years or more, and that the house that they're going to buy or that they're going to sell is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 50% or more the value of the house I'm going to sell. So again, I target market. I identify these people through the use of tax records and MLS past sales, and I can put a name and an address. And once I get a name and an address, I can find, many cases, a phone number and a cell phone number. Then I take and use sophisticated social media marketing, such as text marketing, email marketing, and the target marketing through social media to make them aware of my listings. Now, that's how I separate myself from every other agent in the community. They don't do it. They don't want to do it. They don't want to take their time to show up for every showing of their house. So that's how I've been able to gather, I would say, and I haven't sat down in 3 years. I believe I've had somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 listings that range in price. The lowest I've ever had was $500,000. The highest has been $3.5 million. So that's how I've separated myself. I don't believe in this business today, if you want to be successful beyond your sphere of influence, I don't believe you can do it any other way. Yeah, you can be real nice to your friends, and you can have friends and relatives that will refer you, but when they get in trouble, and when I say in trouble, they have a problem, and that is they've tried all the real estate agents that they know or that someone referred to them, and it didn't work. They didn't get their house sold. So they need somebody who is going to do something different. And what I'm trying to share with you is that's who you need to become if you want to be really successful in the business. Now, when you add to that this new method of selling called iBuyers that is going to be led by Zillow, that is basically going to say to all that low-hanging fruit, you don't want to fix your house up, we'll fix it up for you. We'll pay you cash price, you move out, we'll fix it up. We'll virtually stage it while we're doing the construction, and we'll turn that house in 60 days. So all those houses that maybe you've been successful selling in 3-6 months, and you haven't been able to get them to update their houses, the baby boomers that is, that's going to be taken away from you. Zillow has basically said that they are going to turn the home buying process into a less stressful 3-click process, and they're going to become basically a FSBO. They're going to own the home. They're going to hire an agent to list it for somewhere around 1 to 1.5%. They're already putting cameras in the houses and putting a code at the door so that the homeowner who finds the house they want on Zillow or any other portal doesn't need a buyer's agent. They come in, they see it, and the seller's agent basically does the transaction for 1 to 2%. That's what's coming. If you don't believe it, I was a financial advisor. In 1992, I did a stock transaction for over $100,000, and I made a 1.5% commission on it, $1,500. That transaction can be done today for $5 on E-Trade or Charles Schwab or any number of securities portals. That's what's going to happen, folks. And there's going to be a few that are going to survive. I'm going to be one of them because I'm different. I do things different than the customary real estate agent. I'm also a financial advisor, so I can sell them homeowners insurance. I can sell them life insurance. I can sell them property and casualty insurance. I'm going to become not a real estate agent or a real estate broker. I'm going to become a home planner, kind of like a financial planner. And I'm going to have other sources of income that are reoccurring. Now, as I do that and create a recurring business or reoccurring income, I also create a saleable business. I sold my financial planning business for multiples of $1 million because I had a reoccurring income. That's what I'm going to do in this business, and that's what I would like to help you do. Help people sell their homes, help you build a reoccurring business that you can eventually sell. In order to do that, you need to become a part of my tribe, where I can share my knowledge and my information with you. My tribe is called the Best of US Agents, and you'll find us at bestofusagents.com, or you'll find us at Best of US Agents Facebook group. I'm going to share everything I know. I'm going to share everything that I learn, and I'm going to tell you how I'm building the business that I'm building. And if you'd like to come along with me for the ride, right now it's free. But I'm about to get into how I'm going to produce foreign buyers for my homes. That's the future. That's who's going to buy. I know now of my luxury listings, 40% of the people who come to buy my homes and look at my homes are either African American or they're foreign nationals. And I'm learning how to make contact with them. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. You click the bell down there. That way you get notified every time I do a video. And start watching my videos. Come to bestofusagents.com and get my free training. I'll email you the formula that I use. I'll email you the puzzled letter that I send to every one of my expired listings, and I'll help you find your way to success in the future of real estate. So that's my spiel for today. Stay with me. We're going to be the survivors. We're going to call ourselves the Best of US Agents. So let's have fun doing this, and let's help these people who have a problem selling their homes, and show the rest of the world how to do it. So stay with me, and let's be successful.